Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. Today I have a project share for you guys and I am going to be trying to get through this very quickly because I have lots and lots of little things I need to get done. I am going to share a 12 by 12 layout that I have finished for you guys. Before I do, I just want to remind everyone that Diamond Dies still has their bundle package available on sale at the Diamond Dies store. For those of you who are interested in getting all the new releases at a discounted price, and if you use my coupon code Thanks Laura for any and all purchases, you will receive 10% off your order. All orders over $35 and more will receive free shipping, so you want to take advantage of that as well. For this project, I used the following diamond dies. I used the Labels 1 nesting die, which is that one right there. I used my mini, well, first I used my tattered rose and my mini must-have tattered rose. And that's these little beauties right there. I also used my new dies, my new flower dies. I used them both. I used the aster flowers, which are these right here, and these are the sugar plums. So those were also used. And then of course I used my other die, which is a mini album die, and this one is called Laura's Little Purse. And then I used one of my new favorite new release dies, which is the bow set die. Love it, love it, love it. And I also used my Nature's Flourish die. So let me get to the sharing, guys. I also want to remind you guys that Diamond Dies is still doing their monthly Make It with Diamond Dice giveaway. And for those of you who are new to my channel, basically what that is if you buy a die from Diamond Dies and you make a project using that die and you post a picture of that project on Facebook, or if you make a video and post it on YouTube and let us know over at the Diamond Dies YouTube channel that you made that video, you will be entered in a drawing, and at the end of the month, Diamond Dies will pick someone from that drawing to win either a new die or a gift certificate to purchase a new die. And please remember, friends, that for every project that you do, that will gain you an entry. There is there are no rules as far as projects are concerned except that the project be new, and you can enter as many as you want. So that being said, I would like to share my project with you now. Let's get to the project sharing. Oh, my doggy's having nightmares. Oh, Bella, you okay? Okay, so for this project, I did share with you the dies that I use. I used my Graphic 45 couture papers that Miss Marla H had sent me in Iraq. Thank you so much, my sweet, sweet Marla. I love this paper collection. Actually, it's one of my, I have a few favorites, but this is definitely high up there in my favorite file of Graphic 45 papers. So let me share with you first what I did here on the top. I started out with a piece of design paper, pattern paper from the collection, which is this black one right here. Then I cut out 5 1-inch strips from a different paper in the paper collection. I distressed it with black soot, and I just put them going down on the paper. Because this paper deals with a lot of fashion, and couture is the big thing that you see all over, I was trying to think of, when I think of couture, what it means to me. And it kind of, to me, is like being very eccentric and styling and different and using lots of different things together. So that's what I try to do with the layout. I was doing a big whole bunch of mishmash, but trying to make it look cohesive. So for the top, again, thinking of that whole uniqueness of couture, I decided to put this vellum quote here. And it says, "Let's dare to be ourselves, for we do it better than anyone else," by Shirley Briggs. And I thought that was perfect for this layout. So I layered that on top of red cardstock. Then I glued that down, and then around the cardstock, I glued this beautiful, very furry black trim that was given to me by my dear friend Carmen, who's Tiger P Mom here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Carmen, for that beautiful trim. As you can see, I love it so much, I couldn't wait to use it. I also made a flower cluster here using several of my diamond dies. These black and white ones are I made using my sugar plum. These over here I made using my realistic rose die. This flower over here in the print and white, well, not white, it's more like an off-white with the design paper, the pattern paper, is the aster flower. I have here a cherry blossom from Wild Orchids Craft and a little red spray that I also added. Here I fussy cut these from the papers. Over here I added this mesh bling, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I have never seen this before. But the actual inspiration for this, I was watching Project Runway on TV, and I just love this trim. But I didn't want to use the whole entire thing. I don't have a lot of it, and I didn't want to. I thought it would be too much putting it on all these strips of paper going down. So what I did instead is I just cut off 3 little pieces, one here, one here, and one here, and I just glued them down, and then I added a little bow, and this is from my diamond dies, and this is the smallest bow in the set. Cut that out of red cardstock. I distressed all the edges with my black soot, and then I took my, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on that, I took my liquid pearls and I made little dots all over the outline in onyx, just to give it a little bit more character, texture, and make it a little more interesting. Here I have a little hat charm. You know, I always have to put my metal in my layouts somewhere. And again, being that it was relatable to fashion and couture, I just decided to take a little hat and put it there. This is a little cutout that I fussy cut from the collection, and I just tucked it back there. Here is the purse, and what I did to create this look here for this purse was first I cut it out of black cardstock, then out of pattern paper. I cut the top off of the die cut, and then I cut it 1/4 of an inch smaller going all the way around so that I can use it as a mat on the purse. For this effect here on the corners, and I don't know if you guys can see that, I wanted it to look like it had a faux leathery type of finish on the handle of the purse and the corner bottoms of the purse. That I actually created using the Labels One nesting die, cut it out of black cardstock. And then what I did was I ran it through my Big Shot with an embossing folder, and the embossing folder I believe is called Bubbles. And then after I did that, what I did was and this is what it looks like. After I embossed it, I took my Brilliance Moonlight ink pad, and I just took my finger and I just rubbed it on top. And that gives it that raised, bumpy texture. I just fell in love with this. I really did. I have to make some cards like this. I so fell in love with that. And one of the things I find is I don't have a lot of dry embossing folders, but I have a few, and I really need to utilize them a lot more on my projects, and I'm trying to remember to do that. I did that on both purses, as you can see, and then to the center, I added a little red flower that I had in my stash, a red resin piece, I'm sorry. Here's another cutout from the paper collection. I added some Recollections bling that I had in my stash. Again, the Nature's Flourish. I added another metal piece here, and it looks like a little swirl. I thought that would be cute in the flowers. And here I added one of my little pocketbook charm purses. Another flower I made. This is my aster flower, my sugar plum flower, and my realistic rose flower. And I added flat back pearl centers to the flowers, as well as some little leaves from my wild orchid stash. Here's that little finish again. And then on the handle of the purse, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, I added some stickles. And then to the stickles, I also added glossy accents. So it has that little shimmery shine glass look to the handles, which to me looks like shiny patent leather. Here's that treatment again. Another bunch of flowers that I made. Again, realistic rose, sugar plum flower, this little cherry blossom, and the leaves are both from Wild Orchid Crafts. Here is some more of that beautiful trim that Carmen sent me. I really love that trim, Carmen. Thank you so much for it. And then over here I have fussy cut one of the ladies that's flying on a bird or a swan, and I put her there. Here's another little quote that I took from the paper stack and fussy cut it. It says, "A girl should be two things, classy and fabulous," by Coco Chanel. And I love that quote. And here I have one of my little metal heart charms that says daughter. And I just glued that down there. And then over here on this side, if you lift up the pocketbook, I have more pattern paper here. And this would be great for 2 photos, 1 photo, additional photos. And here is some journaling and another one of the journal cards from the paper collection, which I totally love. And if the person didn't want to journal, they would still have more room to add some smaller photos and even a smaller photo and some journaling, whatever that person decided to do with the layout. So that's my layout, guys. Hidden journal spot and all. I thought it came out pretty nice. I love these colors, as you know, and I was happy to be able to use one of my favorite paper collections of all, which is the Couture set. Thank you again for those papers, Miss Marla. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a blessed day. I hope you like this project. And please don't forget to go on over to the Diamond Dyes YouTube channel, become a subscriber, also on their Facebook. And guys, also please don't forget, I am currently having a giveaway announcing the launch of my new blog, and I would really love it if you guys went over and followed my blog. I will have the blog Addy in my description box. If you want to go on over and participate in the giveaway, please refer to the previous video. I believe it's titled launch blog party giveaway. My nose is stuffed up. I'm so sorry. So thank you all. I think that's it for my announcements. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye for now.